Good morning, everybody. On today's Geek Culture, we have Train Train Track Takedown Shredder, which is Conductor Shredder. Uh, a very wacky figure. Did not see them making this. I know this has been a while, but I'm just not getting around to opening it. And I'm honestly pretty excited about it. Uh, I mean, he comes with crossed arms. You could technically put them on any of his other ones, and he looks cool. Shredder crosses his arms all the time in the show. So I'm pretty excited about that. And also today, here in 1 hour, we'll be getting the con release of the black and white 2012 Turtles with all the heads that they should have come with the originals to begin with. But that's coming out, so check out the Neca store for that at, I believe it's 11 o'clock Central. So anyways, let's take a look at it. So we'll start with the front of the box. We have great art. I mean, that's a great picture. It looks good. You get your sides. You get your back display of him doing stuff. I kind of like the handkerchief over the face. That's fun. See, there's your stuff there, and then this thing will pop open, and boom, there he is with the kerchief, the crossed arms, the bomb, sword, and your nice little picture there. Let's pop him out. This is a great looking figure. I guess apparently now it's hard to get. I pre-ordered this back whenever they released it, so I've had it since it came out. I didn't know that it would be a hard figure to get. I figured nobody would have wanted this because it's a one-off from one episode. Thankfully, it's not a what if. I mean, I appreciate the what ifs, but give me the crap from the TV show, for the love of God. Give me Tempestra. But you have he snuck onto the Orient Express to sabotage the train. I remember this episode because I thought it was funny. It's kind of like Speed, but not. You have like the fusion booster. I think that's the control, if I'm not mistaken, and a laser weapon. And you get his little conductor watch and the laser sword. And then you get his handkerchief free face, which, I mean, really they didn't have to do that. I think that he looks great with a handkerchief. I'm leaving that bad boy on there. You get the crossed arms, which you can interchange with other shredders. It's kind of spooky, like I always say, because I hate pulling things out of pegs, especially out of the arms. But thankfully, they don't have butterfly joints, so it shouldn't be so bad. But I have a problem with breaking pins all the time. Then you get his grabby hands, chop hands, fist hands. Fist hands with Shredder always look cool. He's like the Wolverine of wimps. But yeah, I mean, he looks kind of tan, to be honest with you. I mean, he's Asian, but he looks kind of tan in this one. I wonder if if it's just the lighting or what. Maybe I'll grab the original Shredder real quick and just throw him in there just to see. But it's not a bad look. It just makes him look more buff. But let's move him around a little bit. We'll change some stuff out and get some poses or whatever, and then get him into the case. So here's the original release of Shredder. This is the first one that came out, and he's definitely more buff. It wasn't just because he's like more tan. He is also more tan. So, I mean, these arms won't really go for it. Even though in the cross cell it showed him in his regular Shredder. I mean, I guess you could put him on him and he'd look like a freak. I'm not gonna do that. I wonder if maybe it's a reissue Shredder, the one that came with Krang, that might work with this. I don't know. That's weird. So there's your answer to that, because even the hands are kind of slightly bigger. See? I don't know. That's interesting. He is much beefier than the original Shredder. So we'll stick him back in the case and we'll just mess with this guy. So that the arms will work with the ultimate version of Shredder, which I do have, but I haven't opened him yet because I have the VHS versions of all of them plus him that came out for the last holothon. I just haven't opened it. So I was hoping to use these on that original Shredder because I had a damaged part on his chest, but it's okay. Now let's mess with this guy. Today's background feature, giant Michelangelo from the Mutant Mayhem movie. I think this is like just a love-hate thing. Like either you love them or you hate them. I enjoyed them thoroughly, as I've said before. I like it. My son liked it. It got my son more engrossed into the turtles and turtle lore, so I appreciate it. Now as an old guy, of course, I'm like, oh, it's not the same turtles, but you gotta learn to let that shit go sometimes. I have to do that with like TV shows and stuff too, from comics and stuff. Like it's not my comics, but it's a Elseworld or a what if, and I always liked what ifs. So just look at this as a what if. It's not the same thing. Anyways, let's get back to Shredder. So he's buff like the Ultimate Shredder. I went and looked at him. I didn't open it yet. I'll open all the turtles in him for fun on a video soon, and then I'll probably put the cross arms on him. But I love the detail on this guy. Like his suit's perfect. It's sculpted in. He's got the gray. He's got the shoulder pads. He's got the slice and dice. He's got the bandana that's also sculpted on and not just painted on and put a little thing in the back. The hat's fun. The bill is soft. And then they did this down at the bottom. They had his shin guards come out of the bottom of him. How cool is that? They didn't have to do that. They could have just made pants all the way down and then gave him some shoes and it would have been done. So NECA doesn't always knock it out of the park for me because I hate how stiff their joints are and how their paint chips and flakes every single time. There's no getting around it. Especially for the price point, I think that is bullshit, but they are always just so accurate on the look. The looks always are just great. Like I've said before, like their Alien and Predator stuff and all that, they're so badass, but that's something I couldn't go down. I'd be in trouble. It'd be so much money because I love Alien and Predator and Mike Myers and all the horror stuff they do. They have the sickest horror stuff. But back to Shredder, you know, he has his normal head stuff. It's a NECA. It's not meant for just going crazy. I hate how they have these little ports from where they did the plastic. I had the Donatello that I got for the 2012 had them in the front right here. It pissed me off. I'm gonna have to find another one. But what's cool about this is his shoulder articulates, and this is softer, so it moves up with him, and it's not attached to his shoulder, so it's fun. That's perfect, and it's not on a ball hinge where it'll pop off either, which is such just a ass kick with the Dragon Ball. He has a bicep swivel. I haven't warmed him up, so I'm not going to push it too hard. There, we'll do that side. See, it works. Double jointed elbows, which is pretty cool. Not necessary, but cool. See, you can get him. He can call his mom. In case you don't know, Shredder has a mom, and she's actually just mean. The body's soft. It's not a hard plastic. Sometimes I worry about the figures that do this where it's a soft, like, plastic body, but I'm not moving them around. And if they rot out, then, man, we got ripped off. Hard-ass legs. You got the accentuating lines here. Double-jointed knees. They go up that far. I'm just not a huge, like, crazy articulation guy anyways, even though I'm obsessed with the SH figure arts and stuff, and I do like to pose my stuff, but, you know, like, my son is the one that's really into posing, and he'll take my SH figure art figures and just do crap I never would even think about. See, look, paint chip right there already, just removing the elbow. Pisses me off every time, and I know it's going to happen. You get the foot, it's on a rocker as well. The other foot is, oh, it's locked in there. But we'll get it. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool. The head is the same thing. You pop it off. The shoulders, you pop them off. And you stuff the shit in there. So let's mess around with it a little bit. So there he is, holding the gun, getting ready to blast you and cutting you with the sword. Look at that paint scuff already. Just putting it in his damn hands. Fucking NECA. But anyways, I didn't notice this, but these two hands are different. They're not just grippy. This one is made for a pistol. So that's cool. That's a cool feature. Dog shit. There he is, setting it up, watching his timer, and getting ready to hit the controller and blast off. You know, I went and rewatched the scenes, and that's actually Irma's camera. It should have been painted silver on the front. The watch, you don't really see it. Uses the controller, uses the sword to cut open the crate for this. We need the Bebop and Rocksteady. I'll put up a picture of it real quick, and that'd be perfect for this. But let's get him in the case. So here's the scene with Irma's camera. Well, that's where he's gonna live for now. I have a lot of rearranging to do. I'm probably gonna extend this a little bit more, like cut a piece, because I have the rest of this section here. I should have put one more rail piece in, but I didn't want to have to cut any walls, and I ended up cutting a wall anyways. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and just make an insert. Maybe put it right here in the middle, and just push this wall out. I'm running out of room here, guys. Like, it's getting ridiculous. And I may end up taking my Halloween guys out for, because they're just taking up real estate. But anyways, that's where he's going to live for now, next to the Granny Bebop and Baby Rocksteady. So, see, I had to take the Predator down to get him up there. So, well, I think I lost his mask. Uh-oh. Anyways, that's it. Please like and follow. We really need these. Come on, Neca. Like and follow.